I want a motion that we open the meeting.
Second it.
This is last, you each got last month's minutes. I'm gonna check it over. All right, so we approve that.
Oh, I'll second it, I don't know.
Excuse me.
Okay, I guess Charles is nice enough to set up the agenda for me, so. There's not a lot of business items this month. As you well know, we usually don't have a meeting in July and August. We start again in September, because I've had too many years where it's like one person shows up or two people. But then as it gets later in the year, everybody wants to get more hours, so they show up. So the next water test is on July 19th. I think it's low tide around 7, so it'll probably be around 1 o'clock at Sawyer Park.
Can I sign up for that right now?
What I usually do is I see you can, yeah.
Does the water testing count as a reseeding?
Yeah,
It does.
yes, so you've been to one already, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it written down on the back, this one here, every time I'll turn it, it's okay if I just turn it at the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
It's just all the water tests, that way count the names of the people that showed up,
The
so.
water's at 7.
Yeah, so I was thinking 1 o'clock, we have plenty of time.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, I would just show up. It probably, I could take up to 9 people, so probably won't be that many people there. You know, I have to, Carlos and a notice, you're gonna send a notice, right?
Yeah,
Why don't you put
Date again? 19th?
So,
July 19th at 1 p.m.
Oh, how do you do this?
But we have the-
1 p.m.?
we have the core crew that's probably gonna be 20 times this year anyway, so. All right, so we're gonna set a time to move on. We're gonna set a date and time to fix the vinyl landing.
Well, there's another water testing September 11th, and you don't have a meeting before that.
Send that out. So I don't have the fire truck, so
Hold on.
June, July.
September
It's a Monday.
11.
It's posted on the kiosk too, right?
Is low water's at 3:30.
So we'll do it in the morning,
I mean,
8 o'clock.
What's the other one, Warren? The 17th at what time?
17th at
The
1.
19th.
so is it the 19th or the 17th?
19th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7/19.
Oh.
It must be one in August.
There's not one in August.
Because they clump them all
Yeah,
together.
the
this
other
spring.
month, right? Oh, that's right, yeah.
I have the copy.
I had, yeah, well, I got it right here too.
What was the other one, September what?
September 11th, which is a Monday.
That's
And you're
fine.
saying 8 a.m.?
Yeah.
The water's at 3:34 in the morning, 3:49.
Okay, I can remember that, but I'm not going to do it now.
I'll
Yes,
send
I
you a
will.
postcard.
And 19th is, oh, I don't even know where it came from.
For the president.
If I could read it, you can read it.
With your glasses.
You don't have them.
North Side Hotel.
Can I get
Oh, Williamstown.
This is on YouTube. You can watch it.
Yeah, okay, great.
What?
We just thought I wanted a copy of this one. She's done it. You guys.
Oh, it's on YouTube. Dude, give us a like. We're trying to go viral.
Don't.
It is on YouTube, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I turned
West Bath Town Hall. So you can look
too
up.
many.
So the pen's from Williams, I guess. You don't have to give it to me. That's probably when I graduated pens. So, we've got that date set. Next item is to set a time to work on some vinyl landing. I'd like to do it, there's 2 dates this month, obviously, that I can't do it. I can't do it on the 9th. That weekend I'm going to Boston. And the 19th when I get a water test. So if we could set it up for like any time but after the 20th to the end of the month, would probably be pretty good, no? Are you guys interested in doing it this spring, right?
Oh, yeah, the sooner the better, it's gonna tear the front end of my truck up.
Well, Chris is gonna take his truck.
Probably the best day is Sunday the 23rd, because low water's at like 9:30. So tide will be gone and we can get it done for Wednesday.
Okay.
So you can get there at like 8 or something or whatever. 8:30, I don't know. Just by the low water. Low water that day is at 9:30 in the morning. So
Nobody minds being on a Sunday?
I'd rather do it.
I would too. Sunday the 23rd. Into the low tide's at 9:30.
30.
9:30.
This is
So
July 23rd.
Yeah. So it'll be gone.
7 o'clock.
Yeah, is that a little early though? No,
No, it's
it's down.
0.7. It'll be down. We have to mix all the
Yeah,
cement.
get all the shit together.
And actually, we could make it 6 o'clock.
Okay, let's not get too crazy.
Well,
So
seven-
the town calls, those phone calls.
Well, 7 o'clock because we're gonna have to send people down to get the
They're not
cement.
there anyways.
You know what I mean? And then we can start mixing the cement and all that stuff, so we'll make it 7 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
I don't think Lowe's is open at 6, is it?
What?
I don't think we can get the cement at 6.
They used to.
I don't know.
So are you meeting at 7 or are you going to Lowe's and then,
We'll meet at Sabino at 7,
okay.
and then we'll go get the cement and all that stuff, and we'll send a bunch of people.
We're saying
around.
prayers before.
What do you do for water then?
Probably use salt water.
Yeah.
It's not gonna count. I mean, it doesn't hurt it, it's still singing, really, I mean, it's not sand, but I mean, you could sing, you know.
What do you use
Pre-mix,
before?
we use lotion.
We did?
Yeah, I don't think we used salt water before.
No, I don't think we did, buddy.
I'm pretty sure we.
I don't know, I don't-
I don't know.
It wouldn't hurt anything.
Well, what is it, they say salt eats concrete?
Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to.
But we let it last.
They say you should be able to drink the water, like it should be potable water that you use, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it would
How many
be
bags?
more advantage if you.
Like if everybody bought like 10 gallons of water, we probably would not. You know,
Make some jokes.
we got some jugs.
Okay.
If everybody bought
We
like
can do
10
that.
gallons of fresh
Yeah.
water.
And hopefully we can get people down to wheel the shovels too.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
I have a
at
drum.
least 3 or 4.
I have a 55-gallon drum I could put in the back of my truck, just got a spigot on the bottom of it, I'll just fill it up with the hose. We'll hook the hose up to it, run it right down over the lane, right into, instead of trying to get it down.
The water, you-
Yeah, just hook the hose up to it and turn it on.
Still, if you wanna bring gallons of water, bring it.
The neighbors, yeah, we use the neighbors solution.
Yeah.
Yeah, they, no,
They're
they're
friendly.
we got the people that do.
Then bring some hose, because the neighbors just got a ways away.
Yeah.
So I got it.
I got plenty of hose. I'll bring 2 extra
No,
hose.
we don't need that much hose, we just need one from the top of the lane and down to the bottom.
All right, so, we set that up for, what are we gonna do tomorrow?
You can
Sunday,
get the quick
23rd.
feed,
Sunday the
right?
23rd,
Fast
7 AM, meet
Yeah.
at the landing. Any other business before you turn it over to the wardens?
Warren, I watched that last YouTube video and you said that you were just gonna pay for it out of your pocket. Like I took it to town and
Well,
Well,
then,
yeah, it was-
I'll save the receipt and I'll go to the,
Well, Lowe's, we have an account at
Yeah.
Lowe's, because then you're not gonna be paying sales tax on it.
do we need a card?
I'm gonna check in with Julie and I'll follow up with you.
Okay, all right.
That's,
Yeah, I was
I
just
don't
gonna
know
buy
if
it.
they'll need me to be there or just
No,
let
well, I
everyone
don't
know,
know.
so,
You-
We'll
okay,
figure it
just
out.
Get back to me,
yeah.
yeah. It might be easier if we just, get a whole lift, and put it right back in Chris's truck with the forklift.
Right.
Instead
Well,
of carry bag after bag after bag, you know?
And we'll see if we can call ahead and just
Yeah.
place the order, and you just have to pick it up.
Right.
there you go.
Not much concrete, much just order what you need, have it
Right.
delivered that morning,
Pre-made.
pre-made,
That'd be a way to do it.
and probably not gonna be any more
You
expensive.
can buy it, you can get a yard,
Yeah,
just that small.
saves a lot of elbow grease. If you're planning out this far ahead,
Have it
they-
back right down. very
I
good.
just don't know if they're
Very
gonna
good.
send the morning, but we could change the schedule.
pretty sure this time of year they pour every day.
Yeah,
Where, Lowe's?
No,
No.
like,
like aqua concrete.
outdoor concrete,
Yeah.
you get on the tail end of
Yeah, but
the
I don't know.
foundation pour.
I think it worked out pretty good last time, it kept everybody busy for,
Yeah.
we were trying to get conservation out of it.
I know.
It sounds-
Still take 5 hours.
I tried.
Well, that's what we have. Watching for eyes.
Yeah, good. We get 2x4s and put them in, you can actually make it go down a ways.
Yeah.
We can save a lot of money doing it ourselves.
Do it right though. do it.
Yeah, I think it will save money doing it ourselves.
Yeah.
So let's just stick with what the plans are.
We don't pay for it,
I'll
oh.
bring some hose, bring some wheelbarrows, bring some shovels.
Save the town money, keep your
And
taxes.
I don't even think it's gonna be as much as we put in last year.
Speaking of which,
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not the only one.
On topic.
Yeah, so I think it actually lasted quite a while. I think what happened was they had some heavy equipment come down there, and they were working out on the islands, they brought down some bulldozers and backhoes, and they drove them down and they cracked it up. Because it happened all at once, just like that. So,
They're bringing horns out up in River now, they're crushing all the shit.
every other day there's gonna be big chunks busted off.
There's a new one every day, new horn that's gone, 2 days later there's another one.
that's a lot to do with it too. There's a lot of weight, so. I don't know if
Well, I realize they have the right to use it, but maybe they
Yeah, we
offer
can
to
stop.
outfit it too.
Yeah. We can't stop them from using
Well, no,
it.
Who's putting the
I don't
motor down?
want them. I don't want to stop them.
Yes, yeah. and
Well, everybody lives around here.
Then
Gotta have
like 4
one.
months, 3 weeks.
Or, not just,
Put them right up to the side.
Why do they take them out?
what's that?
Why do they take them out?
They're big.
They put new ones in.
Oh.
Sometimes they take them out to look them over.
Don't you usually have someone die on it though?
I don't know if it was so much the warranty,
Needs
the fact that
to be,
they
it's
brought in
like
all that
gold.
heavy equipment.
Yeah.
It was eighty.
All right, anyway.
Carly, should we tell people, like, put a public notice out that there's, or like a notice on the website that this final land will be?
Yeah, I was just thinking
Yeah.
that, I'll put it on the sign,
bad
so
idea.
vinyl land enclosed for work.
Renovations.
Or just for 2 minute afternoon, let it cure.
That's true, we should have some stuff to block it off, so somebody we leave, so we don't
Yeah,
have
little-
bigger lid.
Okay, that's gonna work, we'll do that.
Any other, before we get to the wardens?
I don't believe there's other business, but I do want, if anybody wants to speak up, there's not a lot of people here today.
There's something I was gonna say, but I forget. I don't,
Well,
can't remember.
it's not gonna be till September, we have another meeting, so this is why, because we only got this
Yeah.
meeting here, so. No, I can't think of anything, I'll take the DMR report, what's this DMR?
Oh, I always have them on there in case they show up. Does anyone have any questions for DMR to get them to a meeting?
They had, you were on that email too, they had a request to be here, or wanted to know if we want them
Right.
here in July. It doesn't sound like it's a July meeting, so.
Right.
Yeah, we don't really have one in July, honest. But they've said they're gonna be here quite a bit, and they don't show up, so
Yeah, I
I
think
don't feel bad.
they wait for us to ask them to be here.
Until
We
we
wait till
have-
we know whether they did they request to be
Right,
here.
exactly.
Warden report. Is there anything you guys would like to bring up?
We haven't really been coming across too many issues. I think our plan is to try and get the boat in the water sooner than later. But we've been getting pretty successful by land, figuring out where you guys are.
Is that boat being maintained?
No,
Yeah, we'll find out, so,
yeah.
Because I tried using it for a couple, probably 4 years,
yeah.
and I always had issues with it.
So they can fuel this shit.
Learn how to dump the water out.
Water in the tank.
Yeah,
You don't
that's the
use-
main issue.
A new tank, yeah.
Or
Unless
at
they
least
change that.
on deck tank.
Yeah.
That's easier anyways, because you can take it with you to fill it up instead of towing the boat around.
So we're gonna fill it up for them, that's what I should
All
have.
through, but.
Of course,
The goal is to get the boat up and running.
yeah, yeah,
And
That's
then maybe when soil, not water testing come up.
this
You were
month.
late, they just went over that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
what else?
I'll send you a postcard.
We have, yeah, send me a postcard.
I do.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You like it?
But I haven't seen a whole lot of activity going on, for a while.
No, we've been over harassing some of the co-hoggers too, just because sometimes they bounce back and forth, so they've been spreading the word that we've been showing up over there.
What I was gonna also tell you too, the price is starting to go up, so people are gonna start showing up. It's inevitable, they're going to. So, just,
So, as always, once you guys have our numbers, I've received
Yeah.
calls or texts from you guys. That's the easiest thing. Reach out.
when you guys get the boat in the water, you're gonna try to work on the middle ground, keeping them out of there.
That's it, yeah.
You know what we're talking about, right?
That's gonna be an issue because they've been.
They think they own it.
They don't.
They don't
They've
have,
been making it for, Well, they call it the common ground.
They said,
But there's nothing common about it, they only call it that because it's West Bath, and the entire thing is West Bath. They're gonna try to tell you that some of it's Brunswick,
It's not.
but the main part of the channel's on this, over towards Brunswick, so all the mud on that's in West Bath.
Yeah.
That's what they use as the line, is the main channel of the river. So, which you guys probably know, what it is. I know it's a hard place to get out there and do stuff with. We'd like to harvest it if it ever got left alone enough so it would come back.
Yeah. I've actually been over this side of town by my house for the last couple of weeks, and since that, a good part of that area is closed down, I haven't really seen the oak trees there much. I mean, they put in Sawyer Park and they go down river, and I don't know, probably on around, I don't know.
What do you mean by closed?
Well, from the red column up to the marina, so it's closed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that does get posted in the fall. They fall. No, I haven't seen a lot of people actually.
No? It's been pretty good.
Appreciate it.
Good job.
I'm scared.
Hey, quick question. I think a gentleman called me, and his name's on my answer here, but he was asking questions about, he said, how do I go about getting a license to do
Oysters?
oysters? So who do I steer into?
You gotta steer into the DMR.
Yeah.
And then they'll probably call us. What their major concern is, they don't wanna block any major channels,
Yeah.
any boat traffic channels.
Are you-
Other than that,
That's
so-
all sorts
You
of.
have
wait
to
a minute.
farm it or
Hold up.
just dig it?
Are you talking about getting a lease or wants to just go out and harvest the wild ones?
So he wants to buy property up here somewhere in West Bath. And he wants to know, and he hasn't given me the whole thing on it yet, but it is on my answer machine, about whether or not it's gonna be feasible, or what does he have to do, so.
I know, but I don't understand, what does he want? Does he want a town digging license, or does he want to put a lease in?
Yeah, aquaculture thing.
I'm guessing it's a lease.
It's a
Yeah,
lease.
aquaculture.
You don't need a dig license to pick oysters up there.
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
you do.
Yeah,
Well, it's under the regular.
But it's two different things, like a dog and an oyster.
Shellfish Wardens.
Yeah, I don't know which one, because it was just a brief message, I haven't been able to get hold of
It's
it.
not gonna make it, it's not gonna be feasible to pick it up off the shore, you know, just by land up here.
But what we've done in the past is we've always had, if he wants to come to our shellfish meeting and suggest the area that he wants to put a lease in, we've gone out and checked it out, make sure it's not a tidal area or anything like that.
Right.
That it is a full product for the regular harvesters. And once we say, okay, yeah, go ahead, just, you know, probably go ahead and.
We haven't yet given out a lease for somebody to lease the mud.
No, I've never.
Absolutely not gonna happen.
It's gotta be in the area, and we'll go out and line status up and make sure it's an area where
Oh, yeah.
that's not harvestable. So, and that, we've done that several times. Actually been in special meetings about it and all that, so.
I don't know why anybody would want to put a lease in, they're not worth anything anymore, so many people doing it.
Yeah, they just would have a massive lease.
It's still a little matter.
Anyways, thank you, and.
Did you have anything else or?
Yeah, right,
You're
yeah.
done.
Kind of shut you down.
No, we're not running out of time, I got a big steak dinner.
Well, you said thank
So
you.
you guys haven't run across anyone?
Not since,
This spring.
Not since those two, the guy from Waldeboro and the guy from Brunswick.
Okay, so somebody told me that you guys had something going on down there at, off of one of the docks off of the Bull Rock Road. Somebody was letting somebody use their dock or something to go out and rake or do something.
I remember it.
It was just probably somebody acting tough running their.
I was just gonna say,
And once I tell you who it is, you'll know exactly.
Okay, that's where I've been digging.
Well, I know, I'm just saying it's loudmouths. I think it is not.
All right, the next meeting is on September 27th. That's quite a ways away, isn't it?
Goodbye, Cliff.
I'm good.
Having so much fun.
Thanks anyways. Seems like you guys are good. I'm
We have a motion to adjourn.